And then I was lucky while I was running that team at Yahoo, that was a very large team, about like 90 people responsible for this kind of stuff. There was a separate team within Yahoo that was responsible for Yahoo Search. And they were also struggling with scaling the Yahoo Search backend. And they have seen these great papers from Google about MapReduce and about distributed file storage. Google GFS was the name of the technology that the paper was based on. And they said, hey, maybe we should borrow some ideas from Google and build this thing called Hadoop. And they started building Hadoop within that team for the purpose of Yahoo Search, right? That was mainly for indexing the web and creating a rich page rank index and et cetera, to power Yahoo Search. Now, I was complaining to one of them that, hey, my queries on Oracle are running very slow. And he said, hey, maybe you should try running Hadoop for this and see what it does for you. And I'm like, okay, I have this query called the monster query. Can you help me run that? And he said, sure, let me do that for you. And he loaded a day worth of data. And we ran that monster query, which was taking 5 days on Oracle. And on a small Hadoop cluster, it wasn't a very big Hadoop cluster. It was like 20 nodes or something. The query finished in 5 minutes. So 5 days, it was 5 minutes. And that was like, for me, that was a light bulb. Like that just went on. Like, okay, this is a new inflection point for data processing. And I want to finish this for Yahoo, get them up and running with this. But as soon as I finish doing that, I'm going to be leaving to start the company around this. And in fact, that's what happened in 2008. That's when I left Yahoo and started Cloudera.
And Hadoop was by that time already released on as open source project.
Yes. It was released as open source, but it was still very primitive at that time, right? It was mainly MapReduce. There was a language called Pig, which was very cumbersome to work with. There was another language from Facebook called Hive, which also was a bit immature in terms of what it can do. So there was still lots of things that still need to be done to make the technology mature enough. But it was clear that this technology is the path forward. Like if you really want to scale your data processing and you want to have the flexibility to go beyond SQL, you needed something like that. That was very, very clear.